Hey, what's up, guys? So JetXC here. If you didn't already know, but they've have some developer notes for Gods of Victory Nikke. Some pretty interesting stuff. I don't really want to read over the whole thing. I kind of want to highlight just the big points. But let me just start out by saying, right at the beginning here, the minigame Desert Rush was developed based on the previous minigame Gift Factory with the goal of presenting high quality content. We made the game rules in consideration of both mobile and PC environment and prepared well-made animations. We hope you're satisfied with the minigame. In the future, they're going to assess gaming experience on both mobile and PC to create a better gaming environment, and they plan to make more variety of mini games. So look forward to them. Okay, so the first major improvement is with co-op. So they want to upgrade the gameplay's burst skill usage voting system. So after the upgrade, a burst skill will be activated upon receiving votes from 3 players. This is to ensure that the game can progress smoothly, even when some members are unable to use skill due to network issue. At the same time, we will make the improvement so that when players fail to interrupt the boss's attack that occurs after completion of the knife rewards, the player's characters can be wiped out. And this is so they can get to the next, the next run quickly with another co-op group. So the voting system, I guess I really don't have a problem with that. I really haven't run into any connection issues with the mobile system, even if it's on mobile versus PC. I know people maybe not don't fight after the ninth stage, but even before then, everything seems to be fine. So I guess whatever voting system be good, but at least with the ninth stage, that it'll wipe you out if you do not hit the boss correctly. So that'll let players know, okay, we've got to stage 9, so we can not hit anything and then go to the next co-op round. Okay. So, improvements of battle controls. So this is interesting. So we will conduct internal system adjustments and tests as soon as possible to fix the issue. And the issue was, um, so battles are designed in a way where Nikkes can flexibly utilize cover to avoid projectiles. However, we received feedback about difficulty to take cover from projectiles for certain characters and costumes. So this was found out in Crystal Chamber. And if you play Crystal Chamber, you know that they had big projectiles. They had the crystal projectiles that were flying at you. So that that rapture required you to take cover quite a few times. And I guess I never really noticed that, but the fact that they're addressing it is pretty good. Because I'm sure for future rapture units or projectile units, that'll become an issue more and more. So great that they're trying to adjust that. And now they talked about this, and this is very important. I'd also like to share that we have made improvements to some weapon types in terms of fatigue during manual operation. Through the survey conducted last December, we have confirmed your needs for manual operation and decided to roll out the following improvements after a series of intense internal discussion. We will provide an additional burst gauge to SR, to sniper rifle and rocket launcher characters with reticles based on the weapon's charge time. The additional burst gauge and charge time will increase proportionally, and this will be applicable in both manual and auto. So the increase additional burst gauge and charge time will increase proportionally. However, please note that this will not apply to other Nikkes without reticles. This way, characters' performance will not be compromised. There will be a difference between auto and manual, but it won't cause a significant gap, minimizing the different experiences. We expect to roll out the adjustment in April. So this is for like Alice, essentially, right? Alice can literally dish out a big amount of damage if you play her manual. You've probably seen videos of Alice players. They call it quote unquote gaming chair Alice. And basically it's somebody that is doing the run manually, but they're like clicking Alice perfectly, and they're doing it like every like within 2 seconds, Alice has already hit the raptures like 4 times. So it's a very quick manual that you have to do with Alice. And a lot of people, I'd say most people play on manual unless it's like a major like boss. I mean, I mostly play on manual, or not manual, excuse me, auto. So this extra burst gauge, I guess, will boost. Um, maybe it'll boost weapon damage or speed. Um, but it says that the burst gauge and charge time will increase proportionally. So this will help kind of bring the gap closer between a manual gameplay and an auto gameplay for Alice and other characters that benefit off of it. All right, so Lost Relics. We have finished developing the feature that gives a notice when a squad is near Lost Relics in a field. I gotta play. I gotta finish my Lost Relics. Quick battle feature in Arena is also brought up in previous developer notes and is under development as well. Contrary to our previous expectations, some delays have occurred, and we are now aiming to complete this by the end of March. So, me personally, I don't play Arena at all. I don't because one, the the burst gauge system, it's all about who gets the burst first. And when I was playing it, it was literally like a Scarlet meta, which it still kind of is, but I don't know. I just never really enjoyed Arena. I think the other Arena, where you're ranked in like Diamond, Gold, Challenger, I think that one's a lot better because you get to face three different teams. But yeah, the regular Arena, I don't even do. Like the points I get is from people that face me, and then they realize, oh, this guy is pretty, like he's got a pretty robust team because I'm at the bottom, but I could easily be like top 10. So, yeah. So, quick battle is definitely an improvement. I'll definitely try it out when it comes out. Um, Simulation Overclock Season 2. So, we had the beta for Season 1. Now, they're going to have some preparations for Season 2. In this season, there will only be one fixed type of boss in the boss stage, minimizing the factor of luck. This is to provide a more stable experience by ensuring fairness. We also adjust some of the scheduling rules in consideration of the gameplay cycles and rewards. The season will be extended to 4 weeks, while the Overclock rewards will still be given every 2 weeks. This will not allow players to get rewards regularly, but it will reduce the pressure caused by the end of the season. Okay, so just giving some breathing room. Okay. So Overclock is coming back. And I believe so additionally to cater to players who enjoy Overclock at higher difficulty levels and prefer a deeper game experience, they will add features that display Overclock phase records achieved in every season in the player's profile. However, the record achieved during beta, we are considering a one-time reset upon official launching. Aside from this, we are discussing the necessity of improving detailed rules. During Season 2, we will closely monitor players' gaming experience and consider whether additional enhancements are necessary. The beta Season 2 will begin at the end of March. Cool. They're also updating the profile page. You've got different frames, and you could set multiple representative frames. So, firstly, we will be allowing a space on the profile to display 5 avatar frames. So this is something more for the whales, and for the people that maybe bought passes and stuff like that. We will also introduce personal info card system, a feature that allows you to decorate the upper portion of your profile page. Okay, so little backgrounds and stickers. So that'll definitely be cool. Something more to edit your page. Other than this, we are planning a title system as well, a feature where you can display a challenge in your profile, just like the avatar page. Each challenge will grant you a unique title. So, if you defeat some type of, who knows, if you made it to all of chapter, what, 27, 28, maybe they give you a little challenge reward saying, in game or something like that. I don't know, right? Side stories. The official name for the special story content has been decided. From now on, we will bring you enjoyable scenarios that are fully voiced through the side story. The first side story, titled Second Affection, is set to be revealed in early April. As it is a story derived from the main story. We will do our best to prepare it. Okay. The reason why I like side story is because if it's derived from the main story, we get to learn a lot more. Nikke's story is very good, and people have enjoyed it so much that they even have fully voiced side stories, which is crazy because even like Heck, I mean, I think yeah, Boomsday side story with Eleg. I don't even that's not even voiced. So it's interesting that they're deciding to voice side stories. So this might be like a major side story. Red Ash is in the archives. Cool, cool, cool. Assessment of equipment acquisition in 2023. Okay, this is the big thing, right? Um, so this is with obtaining manufacturing equipment. However, due to the limited number of abnormal characters, we plan to conduct an assessment of the equipment acquisition experience in this year and aiming to confirm whether the imbalance between obtaining consuming manufacturing equipment is causing discomfort. It is. It definitely is. I have way too many abnormal gear and I'm barely using it. Whenever a do or collab character comes out, I always have abnormal gear ready to go, easily. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with this. And they'll share details in future developments. Okay, cool. New growth contents. After the update, all Nikkes will possess high quality upgrade materials, collectibles. Once Nikkes are equipped with collectibles, the properties that match their weapon characteristics will be enhanced. Furthermore, the collectibles of some characters who have undergone 3 limit breaks can be upgraded to treasures. So you could collect collectibles that will enhance properties that match the characteristics for the unit. And when you MLB them, it will be upgraded to treasures, which will enhance the attributes of Nikkes who own them. New illustrations and exclusive story episodes related to treasures will also be released. Interesting. And this is an example of one of the illustrations that they're working on. So if you MLB LaPlus and you give her these treasures, this will be an example illustration for her. The characters who can possess treasures at the time of implementation will be LaPlus, Diesel needs it, Freema, and Exia, who currently have low activation rates. We're sharing the illustration, LaPlus treasure, along with developer notes, but please understand that this is not yet finalized. And then they give some examples. So these are also subject to change during development process. So LaPlus, if you get her treasure, enhancement to true damage. Diesel, enhancement to taunt and survivability, increase of damage enhancing buff. Freema, enhancement to EFF of true damage, efficiency of true damage. Exia, expansion and enhancement of applicable targets. And yeah, we are planning to design the treasures for more Nikkes, but it will be rolled out gradually, which is fine. Collectibles and treasures will not consume additional Nikke spare bodies and can be obtained through outpost dispatching. And whoa. Collectibles and treasures can be obtained through the outpost dispatching and solo raid. Wow. Okay. So to get these collectible equipments, do your dispatch, which everybody should be doing every day, and then solo raids. Nice. So it gives more reason to do solo raids. And then they just give you a lot of thank yous and how they're not slowing down. So yeah, pretty good updates. We'll see how this new growth content goes. I think it'll be good. My favorite update is the auto to manual improvement for rocket launcher and sniper rifle. I think this is kind of sort of a buff in general for these type of characters. So yeah, well, pretty good, pretty good. I will say, me personally, I think one major thing they need to improve on are the skins. I think that's like the last big thing in my opinion, because I think a lot of their skins are, I'll be honest, a lot of their skins are kind of lackluster. And it being a fan servicey games, they kind of play it safe sometimes with the skins. And a lot of the time it's not worth buying the pass. And even a lot of the times buying the $60, oh my God, the $60 gotcha. I mean, we had to tell them that, hey, if we're paying $60, can you make new animations? Can you make the gun look different? Like, but in general, I'd say that the skins are starting to become a little lackluster, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, but that's the whole patch notes, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comments. Let me know how you feel too about these new changes. Later.